What's up, YouTube? What's up, Patreon? How's everybody doing? Back with another one of these live reactions. Man, I'm gonna try not to be too awkward during this one.
Turn on the radio, sounding like a disco.
What's up, everybody? So here we go. So we got H.E.R on the old chopping block today. I've probably heard more H.E.R songs than I actually know. But I saw H.E.R perform with Jasmine Sullivan, I think at the Tiny Desk, and like was blown away. So I want to jump into H.E.R and see if we can get a little bit of that going on this channel as well. So if you like this, or if there's anything else you want to suggest, please drop a link down below. I don't know, I have no clue where to start, no clue where I'm going with this. So I'm really looking forward to it, and hope you guys like this too. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can check me out on Patreon. We do requests on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, anyways, let's do this. Let's go.
Okay, so this is an amazing musician and artist that played with the Roots Picnic in 2019. And in my opinion, she was like one of the clear highlights of that show.
Awesome.
She's a 10-time Grammy-nominated artist and a multiple Grammy Award winner. And she's such a dynamic force in this industry. And honestly, like, this is just the beginning. Her career has just begun.
That's saying a lot. Like, that is saying a lot. You know, coming from Quest like that. Like, them is some heavy words. You know, this is making me more excited.
Force in this industry, and honestly, like, this is just the beginning. Her career has just begun. So, performing a captivating 2-song medley, Roots Picnic, please give it up for H.E.R.
Oh, bass. Like, so, okay, where my attention's going, all in the bass, all in the percussion player. Like, the rest of it sounds perfect, but bass and percussion player are stealing it from me. Not even, I think there's a drum kit too. Drummer hasn't taken it yet. Percussion player and bass player. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so we're in a studio. So on top of the percussion, there's a Sennheiser 421. Those are dope microphones. They sound great on everything. I've got one from like the 80s that I lent to a photography buddy of mine a few years ago. I'll get back and I'll bring it here and show you how weird it sounds. But like on top of those, I can't remember what those tom things are called. But it doesn't need to be right close to it. You see like old 80s rock videos where they have like those on all the toms because it was like the nicest instrument mic at the time. And now you see them really commonly in percussion and horns. So yeah, right out of the gates, I'm excited. This whole studio looks beautiful. There she is.
Starting a war, screaming peace at the same time. All the corruption, injustice, the same crimes.
So that like, obviously this is a really quiet room because this is the same microphone. It's a H.E.R SM7B, and look up any review of them. Any review. Like, take a moment. It's gonna say they're quiet. It's gonna say they're real quiet. They need so much help to get like to be loud like that. And like, even like if any of you watch the podcast, or I don't know if we've used this mic, the podcast next week we use this mic, and like it's wild how close you have to be to it to make it sound good. And so like this must be a really like a nice quiet environment for her just to let go in, because yeah, I'm assuming there's we'll get into it.
Oh, it's a problem if we do it, don't fight it, we die, we don't have the same right. What is it gonna to a man that surrenders? What's it gonna take for someone to defend it? If we all agree that we're equal as people, then why can't we see?
And she's playing guitar too. Like, a lot of these like singers, a lot of the singers today, they'll hold a guitar and they might strum along a little bit, but she's playing. And like this bluesy stuff, like I don't even know what it is she's playing. It's like the bottom half of like a bar chord, I'm assuming, but she's doing all the walks and everything. She's keeping right up. Like, very smart, very clever.
If we all agree that we're equal as people, then why can't we see what is evil? I can't breathe.
Oh yeah, give the keyboard player some. He's playing some beautiful strings on top of all those chords, the vocal cords. Nice. That strings do. That was nice. That was beautiful. Oh, that seen that. Beautiful. See, so she's playing bow blep, bum 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 blep. Like she's playing, man. Like she's really really talented. Yeah, bum bum bum, and then yeah, oh man.
Where is the hope and empathy? How do we judge off the color? The structure was made to make us the enemy.
And she's talking too, man. Like holy, like there's a lot of weight in this too. You know what I mean? Like what a talent, what a delight. Love the watch. Love the watch.
The structure was made to make us the enemy. Praying for change 'cause the pain makes you tender. All of the names you refuse to remember was somebody's brother or friend, son to a mother that's crying, saying, I can't breathe. You're taking my life from me. I can't breathe.
You know, it's dope that she's got this heavy message, and she's a killer musician on top of that. Cause like she could just be singing a song, you know what I mean? But it's like, it is obvious that this is something true to her that she's feeling, because like, I just don't think you'd be able to just play that casually and play that relaxed if it wasn't. So like kudos. I talk about this lots in like performing and like entertainment. Like you have to believe somebody, you know what I mean? And she's doing a very good job of capturing that. And like the crazy thing is like as a performer, she might have sang this song 10,000 times and it doesn't sound like she's tired of it. You know what I mean? And it's like she still has a message that she believes in. Like it's so dope.
I can't breathe. Won't anyone fight for me?
So he's doing those ones are congos. Bongos are little. Those are congos. So it's so like the closer up to the rim that you hit, like you can get like a low, like a thoop, and then as you get closer to the rim, it goes dut 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 dut. And you can even palm mute and like bend the skin a little bit and get it really high and almost like snare drummy. And then he's got a sample pad that he's playing on top of that. So it's dut 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 ba. And then I don't know what the sample is. I'll try to pick it out, but he's doing it with both hands, and it's just kind of interesting. They're adding like a sample or something. It might be part of the vocal cord. It might be like a tambourine or something.
Won't anyone fight for me?
Nice. I think it's a closing hi-hat is the sample. Ooh. I don't think any of the guitar amps are actually being used. I think those are all props, and I think the actual guitar amps, I think either they're using processed guitar amps or they have guitar amps in the other rooms. Because back to the statement about this microphone, it would make a bunch of noise. I think having it as loud as they would need to have it to sing that far away, I think it would make a bunch of noise in that room. And like how clear it sounds, I don't think there's any guitar amps in that room. And then like these 58s are like they're staples. You see them in everything. I talk about SM58s all the time. They're staples. It makes sense. You have to be right on them to make a bunch of noise. Same with this microphone, but like I said, the fact that she's so far away from it and it still sounds so present means that there's a lot going on with the microphone, and I just think it would pick up a lot of room if there was live guitar amps in the room. So I think the little Fender amps around the room are just props, but so the guitar amps, in my opinion, are either going into a processor, obviously being played, or they're going into an amp in another room, which just is a typical studio thing. It just helps manage the sound.
Trying times all the time. Destruction of minds, bodies, and human rights. Stripped of bloodlines, whipped and confined. This is the American pride. It's justifying a genocide, romanticizing the theft and bloodshed that made America the land of the free. To take a black life, land of the free, to bring a gun to a peaceful fight for civil rights. You are desensitized to pulling triggers on innocent lives because that's how we got here in the first place. These wounds sink deeper than the bullet your entitled hands could ever reach. Generations and generations of pain, fear, and anxiety. Equality is walking without intuition, saying the protector and the killer is wearing the same uniform. The revolution is not televised. Media perception is forced down the throats of closed minds, so it's lies in the headlines. And generations of supremacy resulting in your ignorant, privileged eyes. We breathe the same and we bleed the same, but still we don't see the same. Be thankful we are God-fearing because we do not seek revenge. We seek justice. We are past fear. We are fed up eating your shit because you think your so-called black friend validates your wokeness and erases your racism. That kind of uncomfortable conversation is too hard for your trust fund pockets to swallow. To swallow the strange fruit hanging from my family tree because of your audacity to say all men are created equal in the eyes of God and disparage a man based on the color of his skin. Do not say you do not see color. When you see us. We can't breathe.
We're just going to take a moment, let that set in. Unreal. Unreal. Cool transition, you know, like a cool transition from the acoustic guitar to a telly, because like a telly is like classically known for being a country guitar, you know what I mean? So like it'll be interesting to hear how, like, because it's probably going to cut, it's going to have a lot of meat and potatoes to this guitar, so it's probably going to cut through this mix really nice, and I'm interested to see how someone like so intricate and so intentional with her playing. I'm excited to see how she's going to play on a telly because it's going to stand out a lot. You're going to hear a lot of her guitar in this mix.
I'm lost. Is it really even my fault? I don't think that it's supposed to be hard. If it's really meant to be, yeah. So give me a sign. Is he always gonna be mine? Have I given it enough of my time? Who can I blame if it don't be nothing?
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet faith.
See, like great composition, you can't give it all away, you know, like that, like bleh, like they all come in and everything, and then it goes right back to the tame. Like it's like you're building anticipation, you're evoking emotion with stuff like that, and it's dope songwriting, dope composition.
Have I given it enough of my time? Who can I blame if it don't be nothing? Sweet, sweet faith. I had about all I
It's cool because it really accentuates her guitar playing, and then like with this telly, like it's very buttery, but you see what I mean? Like it's bright, you know, it's very present all the time, and I'm not gonna plug mine in. I have a telly too, not as nice as this one, but nonetheless, like so it's like all that build up, and then it goes back to the like again, like it's like intricate, simplistic guitar, and it's very, very like purpose driven is what it feels like to me, and it's just like dope, so fucking good.
my time. Who can
Where's the
I
drummer?
blame if it don't be nothing? Sweet, sweet faith. I had about all I can take. You're my living in the bed that I made.
Beautiful falsetto, beautiful falsetto.
I can take. You're my living in the bed that I made. Is it yours? I wonder, sweet, sweet faith. Oh, if it's really out of my hands, can you forgive all of my sins? Have mercy on me.
Oh man, all these vocal runs on top of the guitar playing, and like I said, like it's simple enough. Like like you can listen to it. It's not super abrasive, the chord structure, but like they're not easy chords to play. They're like she's being very, very intentional. She's being very, very accurate at the same time, and then she's singing all this buttery vocal riffs on top of it, which is just like what a superstar. What a superstar. Like 10 times nominated, and it's just the beginning is probably an understatement. Probably an understatement. I got called out for saying that I can't move my mouth fast enough to do this stuff, and look at her. I got called out because that's technically incorrect. You're not supposed to move your mouth that much. And look at her barely moving her mouth for all this.
Why me? If you walked a mile using my feet, you would go a little easy on me. You know where I'm coming from. Yeah. How come when I'm looking at everyone, they get away with having their fun? I'm paying these dues, but they don't mean nothing. Sweet, sweet babe. I had about all I can take. You're my living in the bed that I made. Is it yours? I wonder, sweet, sweet babe. Oh, if it's really out of my hands, can you forgive all of my sins? Have mercy.
There's the 421s all over that drum kit. Look how ridiculous these look.
Oh, if it's really out of my hands, can you forgive all of my sins? Have
Look at these things. They look like a bunch of bananas all over this dope drum kit. That's why we don't use them anymore.
mercy on me.
Ugh. Falsetto, come on. Oh, there's tape over the microphone. I thought the microphone was broken, but like this falsetto is unreal. Just like in and out of her like head voice and chest voice and all that, like so effortlessly. Like what a gift. Like what a gift to us, I mean. You know that kick drum stuff too? Like Buddy's holding back right now for this quiet room because like that was like like all the like the double or maybe even triples on the kick drum, and it's probably a single kick like pedal just for the just making a judgment of the situation. It's not usually a double kick pedal unless it's like hard rock and stuff, unless the drummer has like deep roots in that. In like stuff that has double kicks, but like that was some intricate single foot is what I'm trying to get at. Woo! Nice. I don't even know where to start. Okay, yeah, so there's proof. There's the Kemper. It's the same profiling app that Kevin and I used to have. They all have these. I think it might not be an Avion. I'm gonna call it an Avion because that's what I know it as. But it's everyone has their own personal monitoring station. They can pick how much of each like instrument or group or vocal or whatever they want in their in-ears. So that's how she can tell. Like when she starts singing louder now and the band's louder, she's getting closer to this microphone because she can tell how loud it is in her ears, so that the mix works out. Because as the band gets louder, she's not gonna be able to project as well. Relative to the situation, so she moves a little bit closer to the microphone, and like I say, she can hear it in her headphone, right? But so there's the Kemper. So that kind of holds true to my statement about the bass amp being a prop, which is fantastic. I approve 10 out of 10. Kempers are fantastic. You guitar players out there that are rich, get yourself a Kemper. I had to sell mine because I'm not rich. Woo! guitar player's wailing. I wish that was louder in the mix. Unreal. Unreal.
Is it yours? I wonder, sweet, sweet babe.
I'm getting distracted thinking about what I want to say about these backing vocalists, and then she just comes in with that and just steals my attention, and I forgot all about what I was going to say. So let's just listen to that again together.
Is it yours? I wonder, sweet, sweet babe. It's really out of my hands. So you forget all my sins. Have mercy on me.
Oh, yeah, come on. Oh, those boots too. Those some Doc Martens. Look at these. Ah, she's got some guitars. She's got some stank face too. Come on, come on. So like you can tell she's actually playing because the guitar's just making fucking noise like a guitar does, and it's like it's so dope. Like good for her. That top note that she did, I'm gonna be real nerdy here. That top note she did is an interesting choice on this guitar because I'll show you. I'll show you what. Oh shit. So what happens? What happens is, on this guitar, you can see where the dot finishes on hers, and you still get another fret. You see? So there's a dot, and then there's another fret on this guitar. On her guitar, oh, mine's even a worse example because this one actually has it, but on hers, it's missing a fret. So she had to go all the way up to the last fret possible and make it like sing like that. So it's just like, it speaks to her capacity as a guitar player. Put these bitches down. Anyways, it speaks to it because like to make this guitar sing like that, like they in theory should, but to make it happen is just like a proof of it's like proofs in the pudding, and it's like here we are. Fuck yeah. 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 Oh man, I love that. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. What's next? What's next for her? What's next for her? Literally. Someone please, someone, cuz like, oh man, that was all so much fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you all again soon.